right, that was Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressing the BOP to the SSBs and virtual launch of projects in Bihar. But for now, we're going to move on. Let's in fact track what the Prime Minister is looking up while in his Israel visit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit Yad Vashem, Israel's World Holocaust Remembrance Center in Jerusalem. Later today, during his ongoing high-level trip to Israel, accompanied by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Yad Vashem Chairman Dani, Dayan, Prime Minister Modi will tour the iconic Holocaust History Museum, participate in a solemn memorial ceremony in the Hall of Remembrance, lay a wreath, light the eternal flame and sign the guest book. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi continues his high-stakes two-day visit to Israel today, February 26, a poignant stop awaits him at Yad Vashem, Israel's World Holocaust Remembrance Center. Accompanied by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Yad Vashem Chairman Dani, Dayan, Prime Minister Modi is set to tour the monumental Books of Name, which honors over 4.8 million Jewish victims, participate in a memorial ceremony in the Hall of Remembrance, lay a wreath, light the eternal flame and sign the guest book. This visit, of course, underscores deepening India-Israel ties while paying solemn tribute to one of history's darkest chapters. But what exactly is Yad Vashem? Let's dive deeper into its history, architecture, key features and connections to Indian leaders. Yad Vashem meaning a memorial and a name. From the Hebrew Bible's Isaiah 56:5 was established in 1953 by an act of the Israeli Knesset, just 5 years after Israel's founding. Its mission? To commemorate the 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust by Nazi Germany and its collaborators during the World War II. Honor the righteous among the nations, non-Jews who risked their lives, and to save Jews and educate the future generations about the perils of hatred, racism and genocide. Born from the ashes of Shoah, it began as a modest archive on Jerusalem's Mount Herzl, named after Theodor Herzl, the father of modern Zionism. Over decades, it evolved into a sprawling 45-acre campus, blending memorial sites, museums and research facilities. Today, it's the world's leading institution for Holocaust documentation, with over 210 million pages of archives, 500,000 photographs and testimonies from 130,000 survivors. A vital repository ensuring the stories of the lost are never forgotten. Visually and architecturally, Yad Vashem is a masterpiece of symbolic design, much of it reimagined in a 2005 expansion by renowned Canadian-Israeli architect Moshe Safdie. The centerpiece is the Holocaust History Museum, a striking prism-like triangular concrete structure that slices through Mount Herzl like a wound in the earth. Measuring 83 meters long and up to 16.5 meters high, it's most subterranean to preserve the natural landscape with a 200-meter glass skylight running along its spine, allowing natural light to filter in and symbolize hope amid darkness. Visitors enter from one end, descending into dimly lit galleries that evoke the descent into horror before emerging at the other end onto a cantilevered balcony overlooking Jerusalem's vibrant valleys, a powerful metaphor for moving from despair to renewal. The raw concrete walls, warped floors and angular forms create an immersive, disorienting experience amplified by artifacts like victims' shoes, diaries and video testimonies. Inside, key exhibits chronicle the Holocaust's timeline, from pre-war Jewish life in Europe through the rise of Nazism, ghetto camps and liberation. The Hall of Names is particularly haunting. A 10-meter high conical chamber displaying 600 photographs and fragments of testimonies from known victims on its ceiling. Below, a reciprocal cone dug into the bedrock reflects these in water, commemorating the unknown. The Book of Names, a recent edition, lists 4.8 million verified victims across massive pages. Other highlights include the Children's Memorial, a cavernous space with candles reflecting infinitely to honor 1.5 million child victims, the Valley of the Communities etched with names of over 5,000 destroyed Jewish towns, and the Art Museum, showcasing 120 works created during or before the Holocaust. Yad Vashem isn't just about victims, it honors over 28,000 righteous among the nations, including figures like Oskar Schindler, with trees planted in their name along the Avenue of the Righteous. As for who's in it, Yad Vashem immortalizes millions, from Annie Frank, whose diary echoes in exhibits, to everyday families documented in the central database of Shoah victims. It's led by Chairman Dani Dayan, an Argentine-Israeli diplomat, and attracts over 1 million visitors annually, including world leaders, educators, and researchers committed to combating anti-Semitism. India's connection runs deep. Prime Minister Modi first visited in 2017, becoming the first Indian Prime Minister to do so, where he laid a wreath and wrote, "Yad Vashem reminds us of the unparalleled suffering of the Jewish people." Before him, President Pranab Mukherjee paid respects in 2015, emphasizing shared values of tolerance. Other dignitaries like External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar have followed, highlighting India's wartime role in sheltering Jewish refugees and its soldiers' contributions to liberating camps. As Prime Minister